One day, in the year 1465, I found myself in front of a small home. I went, "Can I come into your home?" Miraculously, a lady actually opened the door.
"It's my daughter's 5th birthday. We're busy. I need to bind her feet."
To which I asked, rather creepily, "Can I watch?" To which she actually said,
Okay.
She let me in and began to yell at her small daughter.
"Small one, this poor person is gonna watch us bind your feet."
The daughter was like,
"Why is this happening to me?"
I was like, "Why are you calling me poor?"
"Well, only the poorest people cannot have their feet bound."
At this point, I looked at the lady's feet and promptly said,
What are those?
"How did that even happen? Was that an accident?"
When I turned 5, my mom broke all my toes and folded them under the soles of my feet and bound them with bandages. Now, excuse me, I'm gonna do it to my child.
Wait, what?
Whoa, you're so poor and you're uncultured. Are you, married?
Well, I'm only 14, so no, I'm not married.
Yeah, I thought so.
I feel like that was an insult, but I don't know why. Can you explain?
I said before, only the poorest, farmers, and some tribes don't bind the feet of their girls. They're disgusting savages.
Wait, so how is mutilating a child's feet in marriage related? And how is that not savage? Hello, it's the matchmaker. Let me in. Hello! Who even is this? I am the matchmaker. I arrange marriages and help with the binding of feet. Okay, so you know all about this crazy foot binding stuff, right? How exactly did this tradition start? Well, there's a lot of stories on that, but they're mostly along the lines of some concubine of the emperor had tiny feet, or bound her feet to the shape of a lotus. The emperor was totally into it, so all the concubines started doing it. Then it spread throughout all of China. Wait, there has to be more to it than some emperor's tiny foot fetish. What else do tiny lotus feet symbolize? Well, the smaller a girl's feet is, the more desirable she's to a rich family. Small feet show that a girl doesn't need to work, since bound feet are really hard to walk on. It's like a symbol of nobility. This sounds like a really ridiculous and unnecessary process. How do you even get feet so tiny? Do you really break all of your toes for this? You really don't know anything, huh? Just watch. This little girl's feet need to be bound today.
Mommy, I really don't want to do this.
Come on, honey, we need to do this.
She's right. Mom, this is the worst birthday present ever.
Now you listen here, child.
If you don't have feet as tiny as 3 inches, then a rich man won't marry you.
But Mommy, why do I have to marry a rich man?
Then he will pay to marry you and give us the money, and the richer he is, the more money he gives us. Okay, now hold still. We're just gonna break all of your toes, okay?
Ah, scream! I couldn't find a screaming sound effect that wasn't super annoying! Ah! This is child abuse! Why is this a tradition for 1,000 years? This isn't child abuse. We're just mutilating her for life. What are you talking about? Feet are weird.
Alright, now that that's done, we can find her a rich fiancé.
Hold up. She's 5. Well, they normally get engaged at 12 and married at 14. It varies, actually. Sometimes they get married younger. We're training her for marriage now. Train her to do what? She can't even walk on those feet anymore. Well, the ideal bride does not leave her husband's home. She doesn't need to walk. Her tiny feet show her purity and elegance. And when she becomes pregnant, she permanently moves in with her husband. Before this, she lives in both her family home and his home, depending on the day. This whole system is kind of implying that all girls can do is be wives and baby machines. You finally understand. Well, this is wrong. It's abuse. It's not necessary. How does no one get that? How does some story about a prostitute wife turn into a countrywide necessary tradition for 1,300 years? This whole country has a foot fetish. According to this paper, this foot binding thing began in 618 and doesn't end until 1911. Millions of girls are gonna have their feet bound like this from the ages of 3 to 7, and they stay bound until marriage? What?
Well, she can still walk on her feet after they healed. She'll just sway back and forth. Husbands dig it.
Well, the thing about this whole tradition is that it makes women more appealing to men. Of course it gets sexual. I can never unhear this. Alright, I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm going back to the place where we don't break people's feet to get married. Please take me with you. Oh God, the pain.
Oh, good, honey. You're awake now. Now I'll make you walk on your mutilated bones to break them even more.
I think that sounds like a great idea. You've got to be kidding me.
Well, when I turned 5, my mom broke all my toes and folded them under the soles of my feet and bound them with bandages.
Mom, I really don't want to do this. Mommy. This whole country has a foot fetish.